So, let's start today's diary, I guess. um, Last week was pretty uneventful. This week also technically, but I think I have a bit more to talk about. Mm, I haven't really streamed. I haven't been motivated at all. Don't think it is surprising considering I can't play Celeste. My controller is supposed to arrive tomorrow. I hope that will work out. Then I'll stream regularly again. Um, yeah. Uh, because I have so much to do on Sundays, they kind of become a weird day for me, where I feel I have to do so much, even though in total it's like 20 minutes and a non-issue. I also, about the video, I didn't fail. I posted in the Discord even, and I got told by Marky yesterday morning, I think, that I forgot to set it on public. I usually wait until the upload is completed before I press public, but I forgot this time to change it. So that's the easy answer to that. But not a super interesting video, anyways. I'm I don't have work-life balance, is what it feels like currently. I played a lot of Cassette Beasts. I did a lot of other stuff. I even played a tiny bit of Celeste. I can practice small bunny hops. The thing I'm the worst at in the entire game, in without the dash button, thanks to a mod. Thank you, dog. And I'll do that, but it's so boring. It doesn't matter. Like just pressing the jump button a tiny bit the entire time. I also have to do that completely differently than when I try to get a normal size jump, and I'll just have to get used to that emotion. And for that to get used to in motion, I will have to have a save state where it's necessary to switch. Room 1 of 6B comes to mind. Yeah. Sucks. Generally, I feel like yeah, it might sound like I'm addicted to Celeste, and yeah, to some extent maybe that's true. But is that an issue? Is the debilitating thing really that, oh no, I can't Celeste forever, this is horrible? Is it really a negative thing? Like, yes, I spend a lot of time with the game, but I'm not uh negative the entire time. I'm just saying that the free time I feel like doesn't feel like free time because I don't get to do the thing that I love the most. I talked about that a bit on stream, where I don't think every addiction is harmful. Um, and it's also a really fine border between, yo, this is your favorite activity that you want to do all day, and you're addicted, especially when talking about video games. Is it that bad? Like, if you don't lose a sense of reality and don't forget that the world exists and don't fall completely into it, is it really that bad to look forward to something at home? And I'm not talking about strong addictions where like you just game and you forget your work and stuff like that. Don't think that is what happens to me, but I do think to some extent I am addicted because maybe I would have to look up proper definitions of addiction. And most likely a therapist, a psychologist, but it feels like it to some extent. If that makes sense. Like some dependence on it to be happy. So Now that I have that, now that I know that, I will successfully not change anything. I've been still trying to better myself. The thing I added last week was stretches, leg stretches, to try to actually combat the leg pain I have. And I just noticed that I forgot to weigh myself beforehand. I'll do that afterwards, I guess. I completely forgot that I have to do that beforehand usually. But I'm not looking forward to it. I ate a lot of snacks this week. I don't know. Uh, I haven't drank enough water. That usually is a combination for me. It's fine. I feel like I'm still on track. I haven't failed. I even went for my walks when it was full on raining, like raining cats and dogs left and right. I feel like I'm like some weeks ago I wouldn't have done that, or I have not done that once, and now I just do it because I don't care. And yeah, generally it's just a small thing to add to the week. My last work week was fine. Mm, I wish I could use my free time to some extent. I wish I could properly play Celeste, but I can't. I feel like I'm making decent progress in Cassette Beasts, but like the two activities that I wanna do is play Celeste and hang out with friends, and that's all I wanna do. Mm, yeah, there's not a lot more to talk about. It's just hard for me currently. I'm thinking in work that I'm not motivated for because I don't have my work-life balance. Will change soon again. It's not like I'm working worse. It's just that I dislike it more. That I feel overworked more, even though I do the same amount of work. Happens. So yeah, it's I'm still enjoying life. I'm looking forward to having my controller again. I also ordered a replacement controller, like a second one, to use when and if the first one dies, so I don't have a waiting period in between. Right, I talked about that being an issue for me and an issue I could just solve. I yeah, I'll just try to do my best, and I don't know what I'll add next week. Also, I'll add in the description how much plus or minus I am this week, because I'll weigh myself immediately after, while the video is uploading, I assume. Yeah, it's just I want to add multiple things, but I want to restrict that to some extent. But I think it will also be easier to want to add more stuff again, and actually mean it, and not just I want to make progress faster once I can Celeste again properly. Yeah, today I'll hang out a bit with Pearl. He'll explain to me to fix my sound setup properly. I'm sorry if you heard that. I'm fidgeting on the side like always. Um, yeah, and I'll just do my Sunday chores and figure stuff out. uh, it to some extent feels like a wasted week, and I think I now remembered something I really wanted to talk about. I think where you noticed it the most was in the Tio interview. I didn't do an interview. I talked to Tio, and he carried. He was really nice about it even afterwards once I noticed, which it took a while for me. And he said it was fine and was appreciative still. But I think I did a bad job as a host and generally. And to some extent, it's like this realization that I'm also not putting in the hours, or haven't been putting in the hours. So the realization that I have lost 8 months approximately to being unmotivated, not knowing how I want to continue my Celeste career. It is weird to sit in a call with Tio where he explains a technical thing to you and you like do not know like three of the terms he uses. I'm just not up to speed. And I need help with that if I want to take this seriously. The way that I'll do it in parts is just talk to people on stream and off stream. Try to learn stuff. Accept the way I learn stuff. Try to enjoy myself as most as I can. Have fun. And learn the rooms. To some extent, I feel like I should be able to do any percent by now. And it's weird. It's still my ultimate goal. But with like wacky strats that go for speed more than consistency. That's what I do. And I can't. Because there's still a thing in City I want to add. There's like 3 things in Sight I want to look at, if not more. There's so much that I just don't know. Summit just seems impossible to learn, honestly. Because it's so vast and so long. It's intimidating to some extent. And it is harsh because of my own standards in parts. Like I'm looking at Sweet and I'm like, yeah, I'm happy with the strats. And yeah, it doesn't feel like when I streamed last time. Last time I got all of the information of a room at the start of it, especially when I left 6B. And with last time, I mean like 8 months ago. And nowadays, the people in my stream either are not up to date with the latest stuff, or only know the fastest thing and not everything in the room. It might have become more impossible. It might be other people that have that knowledge now, but things like, oh yeah, that setup. Didn't know there was a setup even though I practiced that room for 3 days and tried to find information on it. But like, I am bad at finding the information, and the people that I usually talk to do not have that information, which is a new thing for me. Yeah, it's weird. Solution to that is just stream more, practice it. You'll get to know it at some point. Practice the stuff you actually want to do, which I'm happy about. Just enjoy Celeste and try to get the mental out of the gutter. That's the only thing I can do, right? So yeah, it is. I'm most likely bolt towards learning new rooms. And an issue that I have to prevent is forgetting what strat I even did. Which is prevalent because I'm venturing outside of 6B so irregularly. And what I did before is that I learned a checkpoint and then I ran the entire checkpoint. Which I don't think I can or want to do for everything right now. Right? It's just not the thing. I want to do something called horizontal slices. A vertical slice would be like finish one chunk of the game completely in practice. Like in practicing. That's what you could do with like, yeah, learn this checkpoint and run it. Learn this chapter and run it. I do horizontal slices. Every room. And then forget half of it because I didn't use that much time in it. And next time I enter it, it's like relearning the entire thing from scratch. And it's frustrating to some extent. It's weird. And I don't have a resource to look up what I did. Some part of why I do the insane strats is so that I don't have to learn many new ones. Or that the world record is approximately what I want to be able to do. Which is fair. There is just a lot though. And with the July goal that I set out that I cannot not fulfill because I don't have a controller, I feel like I have to push it harder. I have to take time off work at some point to invest time into learning other parts than 6B and committing them to memory and being able to properly practice stuff and just decide, hey, today I want to do that. I know which strats, I know what rooms I'm bad at. And for that, I will have to improve my spreadsheet as well, I think. I think I'll have to at least record a video of every strat I'm doing and upload it somewhere. And I'm not talking about the fastest time. I shouldn't care about that, even though it could be nice. And maybe I should just do that. But my spreadsheet should improve. And I should have done this while my controller isn't here. But I didn't think of it. Just as I didn't think of the bunny hop thing before yesterday. I'm annoying myself because I'm not there mentally and I'm wasting time that I want to spend doing something cool in this game. And I have been improving my room sheet. I want to show you. Rare scene change in this. There. Let me just actually, for a second, change to the correct Google account so I don't get accidentally doxxed for some reason. Like, I marked rooms that I think I'm good or bad at. I marked pace ratings that I'm happy or not happy with. Everywhere where I don't have stars is that I don't remember anymore whether it's good. Isn't that insane? Like the entirety of sight, awake doesn't count. It's just about the task awake, right? I don't care about normal awake, and that's normal awake stuff. I don't care, I think. I don't remember. Resort I mostly remember. And Ridge start I don't remember. I'm very happy with my shrine, but it gives you some idea. And there can just be another column with the videos, right? Temple A and B. And 6B, yeah, it's I like it with a star rating. Like, yeah, and this is how Summit looks like. I haven't even gotten around to doing Summit because it feels intimidating even here. But I'll have to just put in the time. I have to commit to doing this because it's what I want. And one more thing I want to show. If I just open Steam real quick. I want to show you my hours in Celeste. It's 4.4K. It feels like a lot, but it kinda isn't. It's been 16 hours in the last 2 weeks. Yes, I couldn't properly play for the past 2 weeks. Yes, but still. I want to commit to time. And let's calculator here. We have like 5.5 months left. And I want to spend at least 100 hours per month playing this game. I want that. Which means over a year, that's 1,200 hours. Or a month, that's 100. And over a week, it's approximately 25. It's completely reasonable. Again, 16.3 hours in the last 2 weeks where I couldn't play for at least one now. I think it's reasonable. And I want to commit to that. How would I put these 25 hours? It's 2 hours a day that I can afford while I'm working on work days. So that's 10 hours during the week. So it has to be 15 hours on the weekend. Sometimes I won't have the time. Sometimes I will have that time. We'll see. But I usually should. I just spend it differently. And I want this. What I have to get to is I'm by now upset that I cannot keep up. And I cannot. I do not think that I can keep up. Not at what I'm currently playing. I need to take care of my physical health, improve there, improve my shoulders, improve my legs and my hip, and concentrate on Celeste. Have fun on the side, do my work, but concentrate on Celeste. And I want to do this. I'm upset at myself at not fulfilling my own goals here. And I want to keep up. Somewhere else than 6B. I want to be a threat. I want to show Secure that he cannot just get checkpoint vault records in IL attempts. I don't like that. For the Celeste community in general. Yes, Secure is insane. I'm not arguing that Secure isn't insane. Otherwise, he wouldn't get that. But I want to keep up. Even against Secure. And when Secure quits in 5 years, I will continue. That's always what I've said. I want to continue at all costs. And I will. So, Secure. As weird as this is. If you're still here in 5 years. I know you're not watching this likely. If you're still here in 5 years. I will be. If you're still here in 10 years. I will be. And I hope. And I'll try my hardest to be able to be a rival. And this is what I set out to do. I want to be the best. Mark my words. I will try at least until I'm 40. And I will not go anywhere. And I got this. The fight is on. I'll not change to keyboard. I do not believe you if you say that I will have to talk to Tio about this, because that is also something I don't know. Tio says being on keyboard by now is a pretty big advantage. You just specific binds help you so much. And I wouldn't know where. I have an unbound button on my controller. And technically I could add more. Technically I could add more buttons. I'm perfectly capable of doing that. On my controller alone. And I'm able to play akimbo. I can have like something bound on the numpad, a special things. If I have to. And if I don't have to change super quickly. But I'm pretty sure I can do stuff. But I will have to know where. I have to commit to getting to know the game again. Not falling behind in the knowledge gap. Talk to Tio. Holy, he seems to know his stuff. Get better at streaming. I need to have music that motivates me. And I don't want to stream that. Or at least not let it go into the vault. I want to be able to publish it. And I want to be able to enjoy myself more. And yeah, I just want to continue having fun with this game. And currently, what is fun to me is pushing myself to do more. Just generally more. More 6B, more outside of 6B, get the horizontal slices ready, get my spreadsheet up to date. And yes, I'll count the spreadsheet time as Celeste time. I don't care. It will have to be good. And what I'm doing has to be systematic. With that, thank you guys so much for being here. I didn't plan on setting out that goal, but it feels right. And I want to. And I guess I'll weigh myself. I'll write it down in the description. Click there. Subscribe to this speedrun channel because it will continue to go for a few years. And yeah, maybe I'll just upload my room runs here, not just on the Git. And at some point, I'll take up the Git again with the advice stuff. But I want to work together with people. I want other people to push that as well. I want to push this game, dude. What I'm trying to do is I want to work for this game because I think it's incredible. See ya. I have a lot to work on today. Thank you guys so much. Wish you the best. Let's go.